Now this is what it was like.
This is exhibit.
Right? And you go, right? What's your free national name? Just make up one. That's how it's done. Now you speak for the straw without being the straw, and you have the authority to speak for the straw. And since the straw now has representation, they can't impose themselves because now they're imposing on a power of attorney. That's all that's been stated for the record.
Yes.
You can't interfere with this another sovereign state. You see how that works? Know what you have to think. You have to think. But you have to know how the system works in order to counter it. In other words, if you can't dribble, you know, we're going down there, put you on a football field. I mean, you're cool.
Okay.
You know, you all this, I mean, you look good, but to what you need, exactly. You see? Because, listen. Since property can't own property, which is what the wordship is, if you're a natural person, there's real no monetary exchange, and they are private corporations. Keep this in mind. Just back up. Make this very clear.
Okay.
Government is not inherently sovereign. Government essentially cannot deal direct with a natural person. It must deal with corporate entities, which is why it deals with the straw. Now, if they want to argue with that straw, since you're the representative, they got to speak to you or either the board of trustees for that straw. And if it's a straw they created, what they come to you for? See, but if you know that, you know how to talk to them. But if you don't, you keep on trying to answer to that straw. But since you have interest in it, you're doing X well. Now you have the authority. You have the same authority as the Attorney General of the United States. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Now, if they have interest, now they got to, oh, you do? Oh, let's set up a meeting. And we can have a discussion. We'll have counsel, witnesses, and everything. Bring yours, I'll bring mine. Exactly, other nationals. And then you ask for what? Transcripts. Their own transcripts will condemn them. Oh, exactly. And if they deny it, it's denied due process, so the argument is dead again. See, you've got them left and right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You always have witness.
A national person, another national.
Yes, see, because a free person cannot sign what you call an allodial tax document. So you get somebody who's national to sign. Any national. How many? You the only one can sign it when you can get away with it. You know what I'm saying? You the only one can legally sign it when you can get away with it. Same principle.
That's why I was asking about more national ID, because I'm not a big whether I'm an
Or you study yourself.
But then I'm not doing this in paper on time.
Yes, Ross. She was making mention of when we're talking about nationalization, documents, paperwork, and stuff like that. One of the things that we plan to do, and actually I'm going to do it in Buena Vista. I'm going to do a couple of great silk classes here. It's going to be in Jersey, but it's in Buena Vista. And we're going to do some of that process. But what we're trying to do is make sure that people are capable, are competent, because we don't just give documents. Don't we? Let me say this. We put documents on the website to counter the thieves that are raping our people and that are misrepresenting this so that people don't have to buy packages. However, your responsibility is to study so that you can defend it. However, because every time that you make a move to free people, you have COINTELPRO that will interject people to counter it. You understand what I'm saying to you? It's sort of like, not exactly what you call catch-22, but it's sort of like the people are going to have to start taking responsibility to study. But if we don't put them on there, the thieves are all over the people. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And when people don't really understand government, this is what occurs. See, you can have information, and that information can be absolutely legally correct, and it can be binding against a party who's in law or in treaty to that issue. However, if the process comes from an individual who sells it for profit, the legal binding is no longer holding against the other party because you just put it in a commercial venue and there's no longer government. They're not obligated. This is the subtlety that people who don't understand government make the mistake when they go buying packages and think they're going to put a burden on the European. As soon as you put it in a realm where a profit is made and is given to an individual as opposed to a treasury of your national order, it is outside the realm of government and into private business. It's commerce and not government. You see what I'm saying? In other words, government can't make a profit. And see, that's why it's important to teach people government, because if they know these rules, they won't get taken advantage of by the charlatans on our side or the charlatans on the European side. You see what I'm saying? Because the Europeans, now that they find that they're the new nigger and that their buddies that are dissolving the middle class, now they want to tell everybody about the Republic. They want the Republic back now. They want sanity for us.
Okay. If the group that I inquired they have paid, or get paid, but you can get
Let me say this to you. Now, if you're talking about Watchtower and things like that, now they're aboriginal. Their position is legal because they're in government operation. However, anything that you buy, anything that anyone buys, must be from an administrative position. And if it goes into a profit motive, in law it's dead. I'm just explaining to you law. You know, it's like this. All right, we're like family, right? So Randy said, Taj, man, how we get hooked up some stuff, man? If you're in Philly, stop past, man. Because we don't look at the cars, man. Throw this on you, man. You're hungry, man. Hook you up, right? Now, they invite, right? So then when I come in to sit down, I say, wow, sis, this is good and everything, right? Then Randy comes over and says, yeah, you finished now, man? I'm almost. You want dessert? Yeah, I want dessert. Then I'm finished, man. Oh, man, then Randy comes over with a bill. and it's sort of like in government, rights. Governments are in place to secure rights of the people. There cannot be a profit motive. When it becomes a profit motive and it benefits an individual and not the nation, it's no longer binding to the parties that you send it to. It's just simply commerce that someone's doing for their personal benefit. If you understand that much, you'll understand the danger of buying packages. Because if you're a member of a nation, the rights already reside with you. You don't need anybody to sell you a damn thing. You just need to exercise the right. Because that's what birth rights are. They come with you when you came out of your mother's womb. And if you don't understand that distinction, somebody's going to take your cookies, which is what they've been doing. Now, I'm not saying that you can't operate. I'm saying my interest is to get the people to understand this concept that if somebody's walking down the street and they get conscious right now, they can start exercising their rights at the time they get conscious. Their right already reside with them. The only distinction is I just made them conscious of it. That's all. It can't be sold to you. It can't be transferred to another.